Hey, what up y'all, Nurse David here, coming at you from the den, and I want to start off the video by saying happy 2023, happy new year. I can't believe it's already 2023. Last year went by so quickly. I haven't been on YouTube too much lately just because there's just been so much going on. You've seen by my previous videos on where I'm at, but we're here. I also want to say before we get into the video, thank you, because we have reached 9,000 subscribers. Crazy, because I haven't been posting like I used to, but you guys are still here. A lot of you still reach out to me. A lot of you still have questions and leave comments, and I try to answer back to as many of you as I can. But thank you so much for the support. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. It's weird because I don't know, I didn't think we would ever get this far, especially with me slowing down here on the platform, but to see all the support in the comments is really kind of motivating for me to come back and do this. But yeah, thank you so much. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. I have a little bit of a Snibbs setup here today because we're going to be unboxing Snibbs' newest shoe in the newest colorway, wine tasting, but this is their Orbit shoe. Now I haven't done a full review on these just yet. I have done a YouTube short where I did unbox a black pair of these, and I have been wearing them, so this is also kind of how I've been feeling about these shoes so far, but they're coming out in their new color, wine tasting, which I'm much more excited about this color than the black just because, you know, as a nurse, I love a pop of color, and on the unit, I never wore all black shoes. I always like to have a pop of color with my navy shoes, and the patients really appreciate that too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the unboxing. It comes in their standard Snibbs box, which is really cute. I tend to save these most of the time, but you open it up. I got my microphone right here, so a little ASMR. But these are Snibbs' newest shoe that they've come out with. Now these are called the Orbit. And first thought about these is that I really like the color. I feel like this could be worn by anybody. It's kind of got a pink undertone, but it also kind of has a little bit of a maroon look to it. So this could really be worn by anybody. These would look really nice with some black scrubs, or even like a blush pink pair of scrubs if you want to do a little matching. But then it could look good with any other type, such as navy, as a nice pop. I will say that I do like this color more than the all black. I think I already said that, but now the Orbit is much different than the Spacecloud work sneaker in many ways, just because I feel like this is more for people who are on the move and more for walking, whereas the other one was aimed towards those that are standing long periods of time on their feet. This just adds a little bit more flexibility to your foot and allows for a little bit more air with this knit material. Now these are still slip resistant and 100% vegan, so if that's something that you're worried about, but these are not water resistant. So if you're gonna get your feet soaked, this might not necessarily be the best pair of shoes for you, but not everybody in scrubs is constantly getting their feet wet, so that might not be something you have to worry about. But they do have the slip resistance, so that's nice. Now let's get into the wear test. I have been wearing a black pair of these for probably the past month, off and on, and I will really say that this is more of an everyday type of shoe. You know, I walk my dog in my black pair of shoes, and I'm going to the hospital and I'm rounding in my new position. I'm not necessarily in the splash zone, so I don't have to worry about getting my feet wet, but this is an everyday pair of shoes, and it really does look more like that. I have told them that I want to see it in all white because although I do like a pop of color, I do love an all white sneaker, so hopefully when they do release an all white version, if they do, they'll give me a pair first and then I'll let you know. But right now what we got is several different colors on their website, and now their new wine tasting color. Now one thing I was worried about when I got this pair of shoes was this little flap back here. I do like it because it helps you get your shoe on easier, but for some reason it felt pretty flimsy, as if it would break. But on my wear test, it has held up, and as you can see, it is very strong, and although it might seem like it might pull off, it's really not going to, and it's actually sewn in along the lines, as you can see right here. Now, this isn't necessarily a comparison video between the Spacecloud work sneaker and the Orbit, but I wanted to pull out the soles of both of these just to show you the difference, where the Spacecloud work sneaker is great for those that are standing a lot throughout the day. When I was at the bedside, I spent a lot of time standing at a computer next to my patient's bed. You can see it has a lot more cushion here, but it's a little bit more stiff, just that way it lasts longer. The Orbit is a little bit more thin, but a little bit more springy. That way it adjusts to your step. So that is one main difference that I found between the two. So the bottom one is the Spacecloud work sneaker, and the top one is the Orbit, the one that we're reviewing right now. Now that's pretty much it for this video, but the last thing I'll talk about is how I go about cleaning them. With this type of material, I have no problem throwing these in the washing machine and then taking them out and putting them out in the sun to dry, or putting them out overnight to dry. And this material is just kind of a more knit fabric, so I don't see any issues doing that. But yeah, if you want to check out one of my other Snibbs videos, you can click on them right here. And thanks again for helping me reach 9,000 subscribers. It will be so exciting when we can reach 10,000, and maybe we can even hold a giveaway. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.